The slowest way to murder any joy that you might have for a thing is to live stream it. Uh-oh, here we go. How many times? Just once? Okay. Dark Hunting Ground. I almost wish that the queue never popped. It would be like, that's it. Sorry, Steam is broken. Like it was for the 3 minutes that 500,000 people wanted to buy Silksong. But what is this? Some lo-fi, minimalist, roguelike sort of thing? Is it what is it exactly? Hunt the monsters that swarm the dark hunting ground, collect the spoils, develop your skills freely and wisely, and fight to become the strongest hunter. Came out on the 6th of September. That's right. This is not a late 2000s Flash game. It is the latest and greatest from Bing X, published by the Bueno Interactive. There is a demo. If the copy doesn't tell us what it is, 17 bucks is the asking price for these pixels. I don't know. A minimalist pixel action role playing game built around loot and power. You'll hunt monsters and face the creeping threat of the void. Deep builds, minimalist design. What is, like, there's a line, I think minimalism and abstract art sort of occupy the same space. You only get really good quality minimalism if you've already explored everything else to its logical conclusion. If you start at minimalism, well, it's just low effort. Loot optimized. Go from hands on farming to fully automated looting. Descend into the void. Yeah, tell me. Tell me all about that. That's life, kids. Core features, minimalist story, no filler, no lengthy plot lines, endless skill combinations, true skill customization, layered progression, endless. It sounds just like a roguelite with just basic ass graphics. Atari 2600 would have loved this. There's boss hunts, 5 distinct bosses, a scaling difficulty, custom hunting ground, automation, a loot and crafting, the abyss, build stare long into the abyss, and the pixels stare back at you. Nah, I'm good. I don't even want to look at the demo. I pretty much get it. So it's a distillation of the 1,000 other games that are just like this on Steam. Good for you. Knights of the Crusades. Okay. Tired of waiting for Crusader Kings 4? We made one. I mean, it looks pretty competent. Is it grand strategy, total war sort of thing? Total war meets Banner Lords, I guess. Look at that ship to ship combat. It's kind of interesting. Where do they get these bridges from? Is that historically accurate that they would pile the boats up all like this and have bridges between them? I don't know. I wasn't alive back then. Travel to the Holy Land with the First Crusades. Rise from a humble knight to a founding father of a world spanning holy order. Lead through war, faith, diplomacy, and cunning scheme. Surround yourself with murderers and rapists who have nothing better to do and then satiate their dark desires. That's what the Crusades really was. It's wild how it's wrapped in the onus of a holy war. And you had some of the worst villains in the world being given an outlet where they would willingly walk from Europe to the Middle East just so they could slake their bloodthirst and sexual proclivities. It's crazy. Anyways, experience a unique blend of real time strategy, city building, and sandbox gameplay and shape history. Came out on the 6th of September from Reverie World Studios and Indie.io. Do you only get to play one side of this conflict? I wonder. They want 26 bucks for it, and I kind of get it. Real time strategy, city building, and sandbox gameplay. It's immersive. Great. Take the box. Will you rise as a beacon of faith or succumb to the challenges of a war torn world? Choose your knightly legacy. Begin your adventure as a founding member of the legendary Templars or your own custom holy order. Yeah, I guess you only play one side of it. I wonder if it really does accurately talk about the conscription and the people who really fought in these battles. City building and resource management, strategic battles in real time, dynamic sandbox gameplay. Forge your order. Participate in historic events, a living world of crusades. Explore a massive map filled with towns, cities, and pilgrim routes. Navigate dynamic events, AI faction wars. Face challenges such as piety driven resource systems, excommunication events, and escalating enemy attacks. Will you rise to the challenge, expand your knightly order, and safeguard the future of Christendom? I love how there's no join our community on Discord on this one. They get it. They fucking get it. I mean, okay, cool. I'm glad this exists. Um, I don't know how interested I am in playing it because I don't know how much I care about this period in history. There's a really great book called The Religion by Tim. I'm going to get his name wrong. Is it Willix? It's about a gentleman adventurer who participates in the Battle of Malta. Really, really excellent book. Gives you a very good look at both sides of this conflict. I've read it like 5 times. It's such a good book. I should read it again. Anyways, I'd rather read that book again than play this. But your mileage is going to vary. The Light Keeper. Remember Dear Esther when that came out? The first walking sim, the high definition walking sim from the Chinese room. Was it the Chinese room? I might have gotten that wrong. Or is that what the Chinese room ended up as? I don't remember. Anyways, it's Dear Esther, part 2. Alone on a remote island, and this is definitely AI generated, this splash art here of this guy screaming. Alone on a remote island, you're tasked with keeping a lighthouse, but the horrific events that claimed the lives of previous keepers still whisper through the air. Each day, the line between reality and delusion fades, and something in the dark is waiting for the last keeper. No period. It just falls into the void. Came out on the 7th of September from Dark Phobia Games, self-published. They want 1050 for it. You get the heavy ambience of the 1920s. How would you know what that's like? The story follows Arthur, a World War I vet who, in an attempt to escape the haunting memories of war, takes a job as a lighthouse keeper. Trauma dump. Multiple endings, 3 critical choices that determine Arthur's fate in very different ways. Wait, at the end? So is that it? You just walk through the game and then it's, what was that, Fable? Was it Fable 2 that fucked you like that? Played the whole game for 80 hours and then it all came down to deciding whether you wanted to kill the dog at the end or some dumb shit. Anyways, visuals and atmosphere, gameplay designed to fully immerse yourself in the role of the lighthouse keeper. You'll have an open world to explore, but your primary responsibility remains tending to the lighthouse. So they watched The Lighthouse once and then got the Lighthouse asset pack on the Unreal Engine Fab Store, and away they went, I guess. Trench Face. All right. Okay. It's Undertale World War One version. Is that what it is? Quite possibly. Outsider, abstract, avant garde, indie art, RPG. Trench Face is a horror turn based war role playing game featuring exploration based dungeons with hanging monsters lurking each corner, every enemy varying in strengths and weaknesses. Escape the trench with your life. It's baby's first game. They figured out a style, they just slopped it up on Steam. Came out on the 2nd of September from Pulse Blue, self published. They want $3.90 for it. Okay. Turn based combat, make good use of your resources. You're not a hero. Your enemies will make quick work of you because I couldn't design a deeper system than this. That's what it comes down to. 3 initial classes. Raider focuses on close quarters combat. Sniper, good with gun management and medic. Learn how to craft healing items. Learn how to make a deeper game. Interlude. All right, who are you? You're some sewer rat? Is it first person shooter? No, it's a side scroller. RPG. No, it's a modern shooter. No, it's a parkour. What the fuck is this, bro? Explore a virtual dungeon where each room is an entire game world, each with its own characters, gameplay, and themes. Dive deeper and deeper, unlock more and more worlds, and be the first to reach the core. Capital C. Came out on the 5th of September from Interlude Project. Wow, they're going all in on this one. Self published. Join the playtest. What? You can join the playtest or you could play the game for free right now. That's sort of weird. Someone who doesn't really understand how Steam pages work or how games work. Wait, what is. Okay, hold on a second here. Interlude can be seen as a dungeon crawler with a time-based exploration loop with one key particularity. Each room is an entire game map. The game can be of any genre, action, shooter, platformer, 2D or 3D, and the map can be of any size and type, from a small room to an entire game world with many biomes and cities. Each room can be unlocked by paying a fee in the game's currency. The currency is produced by special assets called crystals that can be found by exploring/playing the games in the rooms. Thus, exploring the dungeon slash network and playing its games will make you richer and richer, allowing you to dive even deeper and maybe one day discover the core. Didn't Molyneux make a game like that once where you had tapped a cube on your mobile phone and the last guy to tap won? Warning, this game allows players to register with a blockchain wallet. That's a cryptocurrency for all you folks who don't know. This is optional and the game can be played normally by clicking no on the initial screen. But what happens if you click yes? Okay, I'll give you points for describing something sort of innovative, but that whole crypto thing has got me very nervous. As a 50-year-old man, I've learned to be aware, be wary of such schemes. I don't know, Interlude Project. I just don't trust you. Casebook 1899, The Leipzig Murders. Now, I was thinking about those classic Sierra Online point and click games the other day, just firing one up and going blind and seeing if I either remembered how to do all the puzzles or could beat it on my own. But here's one that throws you way back there, because why do anything modern? Because this is clearly a developer self-reporting as they're 50 plus years old. Play as a sharp-witted detective in late 19th century Leipzig, Germany, in this retro pixel art point-and-click adventure. Search for clues, question suspects, and piece together evidence on your deduction board to solve 4 gripping murder cases. I own all of the Sherlock Holmes games from Frogwares. I have finished none of them. It is extremely unlikely I would get anywhere in this one, but you do you. Homo Narans Studio self-published. There is a demo. They want 23.50 for it. And I get it. It's King's Quest. It's Detective's Quest. Was there ever a Detective's Quest? I mean, they did kind of evolve into that in the long run. You got modern ones like Kathy Rain and Wolf, and what's that other one? The one where he's in the bayou and he's a werewolf or some bullshit. Anyways, interrogate suspects and witnesses. Use your notebook. Draw your own conclusions. Your choices will matter. Draw your own conclusions. This is also an important motto for this content. Listen, don't take my word for any of this shit. I'm just here to entertain. You make up your own mind. Investigate 4 murder cases set in Leipzig, Germany. Classic point. No game over screens. Just the consequences of your deductions. Oh, fully voiced in German for authenticity. Oh, okay. It's kind of neat. Well, congratulations on making a game that probably would have been a hit in the late 80s. Duck Dash. Okay. Is it an endless runner where you play as a duck? Try to collect the coins, or can you actually platform in it? A fun and simple 2D platformer game about a duck named Scruffles. It's a baby's first platformer. All right. Fight your way through 10 levels with a smooth feeling movement system. Yeah, bro, you slapped up your Ludum Dare game making challenge, game jam game, 48 hours. Made it in 48 hours, put it up on Steam in a minute. Came out on the 4th of September from Levi Soren and Julian Cloward. Self published. It's free. Well, there's that. And I get exactly what it is. Well, at least they've got Xbox controller support. Do they have a save system? That would be impressive. All right, good for you. Keep going. Quality Dreams, reasonably priced. Okay, what is this now? You're a black android trying to romance this white girl? I need to save another $8,000 over the next 13 days to afford the surgery for my rabbit. If Florence has the procedure done here, I'll earn at least $2,400. What? Are you a cyber veterinarian? Do your budgeting. Okay. What is this? It's a visual novel-ish thing, and you can tell that it's modern. It's for a modern audience. Let's put it that. Let's keep it polite today. It's a modern audience game. Work as a body modification consultant in a dystopian future. Talk to clients, make recommendations, and decide how much to upsell them. Balance helping others with earning enough to save your sick rabbit. Make decisions and change lives. Came out on the 7th of September from Zorky Studios, self published. There is a demo. They want $22 for this. Okay. You play as Jin, a salesperson advising clients on mods. Make your recommendations. Each decision you make will ripple out into the world. Upsell and cross sell. Form friendships. Responsive and choice driven. Converse freely. Budget your finances. Customize your apartment. And remember, you work on commission. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not mentally damaged enough to enjoy this, but hey, you might be. Veins like tapeworms. The hell is this? It's a shoe on head. It's her game. Oh, is this some lesbian stuff? Probably. Yeah, it looks like a lesbian choose your own adventure visual novel kind of thing, I'll bet. While working at their dead end job and dreaming of what could have been, Demian Zhao, by the way, their dead end job, discovers a flesh eating parasite who promises to help them finally live free. Wait, isn't that the plot of an anime? Like an actually decent, properly produced thing? If you let them, they'll become the monster of your own making. After all, who needs a moral compass when you have a god in the gutter? Came out on the 14th of July from Awesome Trinket, self-published. There is a demo, and they want $26 for it. Slow burn psychological horror visual novel about disgust. Yeah, I know all about that. Okay, okay. I'm not even interested, bro. 22-year-old brain isn't yet fully developed. Somehow they wrote 100,001 words over 8 chapters with 6 endings to discover. 251 beautiful hand-drawn illustrations. I mean, okay, an attempt was made. And immersive ambiance. Tired of visual novels? Yes, I am. Major slash minor 2.0 revision. What the fuck is this, bro? Oh, God. Foxes with big tits? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I saw this. What did I see? I was watching *Halt and Catch Fire*, which is kind of getting gay and stupid for my liking. They're really pushing the fantasy feminist agenda, where they're now pretending that there were a bunch of powerful women back in the '80s moving and shaking in Silicon Valley. They weren't. They were in the closet doing calculations. That's where the women were in the '80s in tech. They're still kind of there, but there was a scene where this young girl's approaching the creator of this chat room program, and she's all teary-eyed, and she's like, "I just want to thank you for helping me realize that I'm not weird and I'm not alone, and I just needed to walk away from my situation." No, there's a lot of times when you are fucking weird and you need to make adjustments, and you don't need to be your true self. And your true self is fucked up. I think there's a lot of situations like that. Don't get it mistaken. We've become a little bit too accepting here in the West of certain mental problems, and that's why we're in this fucking mess. So here's a good example of that. Become intertwined in the fateful connection plaguing two worlds bound together by a murder mystery and a competition for the throne of a god. Yeah, that sounds great. The award-winning visual novel completely revamped. Award-winning? See, because it's all a bunch of inbred circle jerkers that they just patting themselves on the back and giving each other rewards and encouraging them to continue to spread this disease. New script, new choices. Become the savior today. They want $13 for it, and it's mental damage, bro. Why don't they celebrate it? Like it is like they don't refer to themselves as furries. Is that an outsider thing? Well, this is just fucked. I feel dirty. I need a shower after looking at this. Odyssey to the Frozen Legion. All right, we put the blit filter on everything to hide our lo-fi graphics. Just blow these people away. Why play what is it? Chronos the New Dawn or Hell is Us when you can play this? A survival horror game in which you search for your last living family member. What begins as an exploration of a mysterious island becomes a hellish abomination. Hellish abomination. That's a good tagline. Descending into this terror is the only way to find what you seek. Came out on the 8th of August from Metal Grapes, self-published. There is a demo, lots of demos today. I mean, I'll give everybody kudos for that. They want 1050 for it. Multi-level world with changing environments, strange entities. Man, okay, it's a little lo-fi indie shooter that tries to be as edgy as humanly possible in the darkness. You got Baphomet in your splash art. I get it, bro. Ulo. All right. Little puzzle game, little block pushing puzzle game. What is that? There's a name for the block pushing puzzles. It's not Sudoku. That's the numbers puzzle game. Or is it Sudoku? I don't know. And they try to do voxel art. Okay. All right. Okay. I have a million of these too that I haven't finished. Ulo is a modern take on the classic isometric adventure. Embark on a non-linear journey across mysterious forests, haunted catacombs, and magical factories. Solve puzzles to collect keys and discover upgrades that change the way you explore this lush fantasy world. Oh, it's a Metroidvania. Came out on the 19th of August from Riddle Master Productions, self-published. They want $26 for this? Really? It reminds me a lot of the texture and feel of the first game that I ever tried to release seriously. Just, untextured polygons, really basic particles and stuff. I'm getting nostalgic. It's a quest to rekindle the world flame. There's 401 interconnected rooms, dark forests, subterranean crypts, deadly swamps, and artifacts. Move blocks, ride enemies, and jump your way to exciting new areas. Non-violent fun for the entire family. Scour the land for 6 elemental keys, secret areas, and discover memories of keepers who rekindled the flame. Nah, I'm good. Congratulations on publishing. And that's it. Congratulations on getting through this. 18,779 games. My goodness. Have yourself a fantastic day.